Hey everybody! Good evening, welcome to the show. This is the Be Weird broadcast. We're coming at you from Montreal. I got myself my Habs jersey, and we're going to be making ourselves an Italian classic. I am so excited. I normally make a lovely sun-dried tomato sauce. We're going to start with that, let it sit on the stove, let it build that deliciousness, and then I'm going to show you how to make just a bog standard classic meatballs by hand. And this is something you can toss in the freezer, and they keep really well. They're delicious. You got a lot of control over how well it tastes. So I'm super excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you're having a lovely time, lovely weekend wherever you are. And yeah, it's about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna start off with some wine. I don't know what you got going, but I got myself some veal, Sangiovese. And yeah, I think that's a good place to start. Mostly because I broke a wine glass today, so yeah, already off to a good start. But these things happen. Now I haven't done any prep. I kind of took today off. It's like my first real opportunity to relax. And so yeah, this is gonna be a real chill stream. It's gonna take a little while, but I'm in no hurry. It's a Sunday night, and it is crap weather outside. It is just not looking too pleasant. All right. Oh, should I actually use this thing? Let's see. Taking out the cork. Let's see here. Watch the guy do the dance. Fresh wine. Chin chin. Alright, I'm gonna switch cameras. Oh man, I got the cork in my wine. Take that out. And let's switch these cameras up. There we go. Got ourselves some wine. Ooh. Let's see here. Let's try it like this. Okay. Oh, I see the problem. Time to get our prep going. Cheers. Lovely. Nice and smooth. Dry. Okay, so I want to make sun-dried tomato sauce. I'm only really missing carrots and sun-dried tomatoes. So let's get those out. Alright. There's so much drama happening. I'm hoping to kind of have a real nice chill time. Ooh, yeah. We're also going to put some habaneros in here. Oh, heck yeah. Some lovely spicy peppers. I like my Italian pasta sauce to be hot. Okay, so I feel like you can't see shit, so let's fix that. Still figuring out camera angles, all that jazz. Bam, there we go. Oh yeah, man, height. Height is such a wonderful thing. Here we go. Perspective. Alright, so I'm into it. I'm gonna pull up chat in a second. Oh, shit. Should probably wash my hands. First step. right into chopping. Don't need that until later. Okay. Chopped a lot of carrots in my day. I like trying to make them all even. We slice them in half, then maybe thirds, thin strips. Try not to care too much, it's gonna curl. Okay, I want to try to like be more fast and loose with my cooking. I find I'm a really slow, extremely slow cook. And I start these streams so late, they go too long. So we're gonna try to speed it up without doing anything crazy. Okay, here we go. Got my strips of carrot. I'm dice them up good. It's probably because I fuss about. Just put this on the side so you can watch properly. I was asking for Christmas for this incredible knife. Just an absolute honker of a knife. It's like a wolf's knife or something crazy like out of China. I'll tip that up a bit. There we go. And just want to check on YouTube chat. All right, there we go. Yeah, it was this enormous knife, like literally larger than my head. I know about it because of the Chinese Cooking Demystified channel on YouTube. Really interesting Chinese couple, Chinese-Canadian couple. I wonder if there's a word for people who are really into Chinese culture that's like weeb. You know, for people who are into Japanese culture, we call them weebs or weeaboos. But what about people really into Chinese culture? I mean, there's so much there. There's lots to be into. I don't know. Okay, carrots looking done. Let's get a little bowl for them. So with any lovely pasta sauce, you want to make a mirepoix, and that's where you take onions, carrots, and usually celery. Here we're going to use parsley. Dice it up real small, and then you cook it low and slow, and it gets really sweet. It helps make your sauce. It sort of balances out the flavor, so you don't have to add sugar at the end. Because carrots got so much sugar in them. Just gotta get it out properly. And look at this, we got some nice Italian. Oh, the camera fell. Got some nice Italian parsley. Beautiful. And it was the cheaper stuff, so this is what we're going with. I need quite a bit of it. All right. Take out some sprigs. It's very leafy green. I'm really liking this parsley actually. Ooh yeah! All right. Quick. So I think I'm just gonna try to strip it, because I don't want any of these tough stems in there. Try to be quick about it though. I'm gonna be here all night. Now, usually you can go the opposite direction, but these are all on the end, so that's not really working. Okay, we'll just rip what we need. Now I need parsley both for, oh shoot, I actually need extra carrot for the meatballs, right? You put carrot in meatballs? Not really. Gotta find my recipe. We're probably gonna go for a recipe from The Joy of Cooking. tried and true. It's been around for like 70 years. Classic. Well, I think it's in the other room where I check my computer. But I know it takes parsley. Parsley and parmesan and breadcrumbs and onions and garlic. All the hits. So yeah, while I'm prepping for the tomato sauce, may as well prep for the... Oh my god, so hard to keep your train of thought. I wonder if cooks are even the talkative type. Okay, that looks like quite a bit of parsley. Let's go give it a rinse. Nice. Okay. First step's done. Just take out that bad bit. Ooh, might have made a mistake there. Should have tried to dry it off. Maybe. Oh well. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm thinking that maybe, like, after you chop the leaf up, you know, you're breaking a bunch of stuff. A bunch of, you know, cells and stuff. So it's gonna start decomposing right away. Water's really gonna help with that. Okay, this is almost done. Cool, nice little paste. Very pog. So we'll put about half of that in the carrots. And that's probably what we'll keep for the meatballs. Not a nice sound. Okay. So probably garlic and onion next. Bit of wine. Okay, lots of garlic. Bust this on up. Turn on the music. Dry this off a bit more. Probably need one more. So yeah, oh man, keep wanting to start a thought, but then I realize, man, then I'll just be talking about like politics, and then this won't be a chill stream anymore. So I just gotta shut the news out of my mind. We can get all ASMR with it. Okay. Let's see here. Janelle Gordon, what are you trying to say there? I don't even know. Vartek. That's meaningless. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this garlic is I'm going to cut off the root stem. Gather all those on one side. And we're going to crush all these guys. I'm not trying to like destroy them, just enough to break that skin off. Then you grab the tip and just sort of flick at it. If you didn't do a good enough job, it's because you didn't crush it enough. And it should just fall right off. Ah! I'm not doing a good enough job. Too ginger. Now the people who are smart just buy a jar of minced garlic. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this. Problem is when you crush it real good like this, is it gets super sticky. And then the shells stick to your hands, and then it's fucked. Completely fucked. There we go. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Okay. Get rid of all the extra gunk. Rinse my hands. Okay. So even though they're crushed, I'm going to cut them lengthwise. I'm going to do all of them. Take out any more little pieces. Oh my goodness. I didn't do a good enough job. Okay, cut them all lengthwise. There's a very specific way you hold your fingers. You can see there's like 3 of my fingers really closely together. I'm just like pushing that knife up against my fingers. Okay. Now I'm going to chop these up. Try to grab a few at a time. Mince them up good. I'm trying to be a bit rougher with it and then just finish it off. So most of it is minced, probably like 70% of it. And I'm just gonna hold the tip of the knife, rock it back and forth, scrape everything together, clean my knife, clean my finger, chop away, back and forth. Clean my knife, clean my finger. This should be the last one. Okay, that is like 7 or 8 garlic minced, half a head. Just gonna gather it all up. Clean my board again. See, the reason I don't use the garlic in the jar and I put up with all this stickiness because it's just so tasty. Fresh garlic like this, it's just got its own color and sheen. It's full of juicy, juicy deliciousness. Okay, get my knife. I'll put that parsley away. Clean board. I guess I'm gonna do onion next. Maybe those habaneros. Should I put habaneros into the meatballs? Make them spicy? Ooh, that's a good idea. Or a bad idea. But usually you want your meatballs to be kind of exciting. No? Okay, first leave away. Wine in my mouth. Alright, let's do onions, I guess. Oh man, I keep getting like rotten onions, man. It's very frustrating. Or it's like maybe just the top half of it. Yeah, I think it's just the top half of it. Okay. It is annoying though when like an inner leaf is like rotten, inedible. You gotta like parse through the onion. Like this guy. I usually just discard the outer layer. There's often like this little waxy skin you gotta take off. Whew. Stanky onions. Just gonna run my thumb under it. Just need to get some leverage first. Oh, my eyes. Oh, it burns. Classic. Okay, I got a bit of this skin. I just want to get rid of some of this badness. These onions were on sale. Pretty much everything was on sale. Oh my god. Okay. Same technique. Everything lengthwise. Got like a golf ball grip or a baseball grip. Okay. Go. Hey, this is something different than gaming. Played a lot of games today. Played a lot of Super Auto Pets. Such a fun game. And it's free. Shout out to Super Auto Pets. What a great game. Ugh. My eyes are burning. So much onion. No, I actually might have too much here. I think I do. Makes me want to cut up another carrot. Ooh, man, that burns. The onions. They won't stop trying to defend themselves. Ah, brutal. No, no. My frame's in shambles. Oh, God. The thing is, I want these really well minced, too. No big pieces. Nobody likes you're biting into like a meatball and there's just like this pretty large chunk of onion and you're like, oh man. And I'm pretty sure, oh man, this is pretty brutal. I'm pretty sure the finer you mince it, I want to feel like the sweeter it gets. Just because more of it breaks down. So I'm really going whole hog. Whole hog. And hopefully the pain is worth it. And we have delicious, delicious meatballs. Oh man, my eyes hurt. Okay, this is looking pretty mixed. I think I did too much. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Who ever thought a vegetable could be so good at defending itself? Okay. We need some of this for our mirepoix. That's probably enough. And then I guess I'll put the rest of this in here. I'm gonna check to see if I do need carrot in the meatballs. That's the word I've been looking for all this time. Okay, that was pretty juicy. So we gotta clean up one more time. Okay. So what's left? Habaneros, the sun-dried tomatoes, maybe another carrot. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Okay, enjoy cooking. What do you think? Do they recommend a carrot? Half a cup of parsley. Half a cup of parsley. Wow, really? No way. The rest of my parsley then. And no. Okay, we got onion. Calls for like a medium onion. Wow. Okay, it should be enough. Breadcrumbs, parmesan, parsley. I know, but wow, half a cup of parsley. All right, let's go full send. We'll do the rest of this. I do have a crazy amount of like meat. This actually might be a half a cup sooner than I think. That's trash. More trash. Get out of here. Get out of here with this weak ass parsley. Man, everything's getting so expensive. This meal though should be pretty cheap. I'm thinking for how many servings it's going to put up. Wow, just so much of this is underwhelming. Okay. We are going to try to do all of this though. I think I got like 2 pounds of meat. So this is going to be a real long stream. Those onions did a number on my nose. My goodness. Get this parsley done. We'll move on to habaneros. Really do gotta figure out a glove. Otherwise I'm like literally playing with fire. And by literally I mean figuratively. I literally mean figuratively. I love how like when people use the word literally, regardless of whether it's appropriate or not, like there's just such an emphasis to it. Literally. Okay, that's pretty much all the parsley. Whole nother fistful. I do need to get my vegetables. Okay, chop up some more of this. This is always a fun process to watch because it takes up so much space at the outset. Oh, I'm also shaking the camera like a motherfucker. Why? Why all of a sudden? Why are you so unstable all of a sudden? Wow, what is happening? How about now? Whoa! There's an earthquake! This is scuffed. There, that should be better. Lose the height, but no more shakiness. know that, like, I'm not the only cooking stream, but do people just like jibber jabber? I feel like most cooks are pretty concentrated on what they're doing. It's definitely a hard thing to sort of like maintain a conversation. Eyeballs usually have to be on what you're chopping. Alright. Lots of parsley. Lots and lots and lots of parsley. Can't have too much parsley, apparently. Okay, next. Probably the habaneros. Look for some nice ones. How are those, chat? Probably 2 for each, let's say. That's most of my habaneros. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, now one thing that's been kind of super weird. Oh my god. Yeah, I find I gotta be super careful with habanero because they got like these grooves in them. You can see these grooves here, and they're really good for spider eggs. Ugh. Ugh, I keep finding spider eggs or like spider webs all in the nooks and crannies, creeping me out. Okay. So I think I want to put some of this garlic in. I haven't already. Put in like half of it. Because these peppers are going to go in with it. Cut off the stem. I'm going to try to be super careful to only touch the outside of it. Makes a bit of a difference. Smart people just wear gloves. I'm not a smart person. You're going to watch me suffer. I'll probably suffer tomorrow too. You'd think I would have learned. I learned by only touching the outside. That was the lesson, apparently. Just gonna run my knife around the outside to try to cut out all the seeds. I don't care who you are, you should probably take out the seeds. No matter how much of a heat junkie you are. If not hot enough, just add more pepper. Take out the seeds. They're inedible. Although, honestly, from a nature point of view, probably better you eat the seeds. I don't know, do we filter for that stuff? What do human societies do with all the seeds we eat? Like, what do we do with that shit? I guess we don't need it because we can manufacture. Oh, it's not looking good. Like, we can just manufacture seeds, so we just don't care. I noticed all my German friends abandoned me. Where'd they go? I guess it's super late in Germany. It's like almost midnight. Alright. Maybe that's not looking good either. Like black seeds. Ugh. Grody. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one's not looking too hot. It's come a long way though, right? Let's try to get rid of all that goop. Maybe I give it another rinse. That's a lot of effort. Just chop it. There we go. That works. Okay. Let's chop these guys up. Just gonna try to make a bunch of little strips. Woo! These are pungent. You can just smell the heat. I'm pretty sure spicy food is not good for your health. Deathly afraid of like getting a squirt of this in the eye. It once happened with a habanero, and it was awful. Or a jalapeno. Okay, habanero's coming along. And they're done. Put some in with the meatballs and make them spicy. Like trying not to touch with anything more than one finger. Okay, let's clean this off. Fini. On continue. It's getting messy though. Cooking faster, but being messier. Sun-dried tomatoes. Right? And I'm just going to try to get that tomato sauce going as soon as possible. Because it can cook forever. I'm a big fan of sun-dried tomatoes in the sauce. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Now this jar only cost me like 12 bucks or something. You get a bunch of free oil with it. It's pretty good to cook in. Okay. Second last, and then I'll get rid of this. It's pretty bad at the end though. We'll use that oil later. Chop this up. Maybe get rid of this inedible part. Okay. I'm like always trying to flatten out One thing that Gordon Ramsay said that was interesting to me is like, you're struggling to cut something just because it's not flat. Is that working? Is my knife not sharp enough? One day we'll do a knife sharpening stream. Proper one with stones. They're just sitting there, not being used. Oh man, habaneros are getting to me now. Alright, this is plenty. No, I don't think I'm going to put this in the meatballs because they're pretty pungent, honestly. And I don't know how to control for them. I feel like they'd be overpowering. But I will put them in with the garlic and the habanero. And I'm really trying to get used to this style of cooking where you actually prep. I'm hoping I didn't cut myself there. Okay. Alright, that's done. Just gonna clean up. Okay, I think we're gonna start the sauce. It means I'm gonna bring you over. And then once that's all cooking, come back and make the meatballs. Oh man. Get the salt, pepper, oregano. Don't need chili flakes. Need this stuff. Okay. Bring you on over. Whoops. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Okay. Just like that. There you go. It's looking pretty pog. Nice. Cheers. just heating up my pan. Heat your pan, heat your oil, heat your food. Let's see if we can make this better. Okay, get this nice and hot. And I'm gonna use that sun-dried tomato oil sauce, or the oil that it comes in. But since I'm at the bottom, I gotta strain it. Put in a bit extra than normal, just because we're going to do a double batch. Leave just enough in there so that the tomatoes don't suffer. Smells lovely. Okay, lots and lots of oil. Okay, in carrots, minced onions, minced parsley, minced. Looking lovely. Want to hear that sizzle? I'm going to put in a bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Your salt is going to help break it down, give it good flavor early on. And I don't want to saute this, so this is at a good temperature. Things are starting to go, but I'm going to drop the heat to low. Especially this pan, it's very hot. This pan runs hot. So I just want to make sure everything gets to a nice hot temperature. Great. It's on low. Now we're just gonna cover it. Hang up for a bit. I could probably try to make some like garlic bread. What do you think? Man, I want to chop more garlic. I know I got a lot of cheese. Garlic bread's probably a good idea. Oh god, should I make garlic bread? It's a tough choice. I should grate Parmesan. That's the real smart choice. Got myself some incredible Parmesan. This stuff is 22 months. You can see all the little crystals. Look at those crystals. Expensive though. Paid $12, $16 for this? Yikes. Such a key ingredient though. I need to go out to Milano's, this Italian grocery store. Oh, I got habanero juice up my nose. So I know I need quite a bit of Parmesan for me, quite a bit of Parmesan for the meatballs, and Parmesan for like the sauce. So I might spend like $10 in Parmesan. No shot. No joke. And I could probably make some garlic bread. Man, I've said it way too many times. I obviously want some garlic bread. Yeah, this Parmesan is incredible. The good stuff. Every time I have Parmesan, I think, man, humans are pretty tight. There's a reason I'm a speciesist. It's cheese. Alright. We're going to do quite a bit of this block. I just got to keep stirring this. Hog. Okay, I think I got a crazy amount. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see here. Don't want to spill it. What do you think, chat? Is that enough Parmesan cheese? Wow. Incredible. I need about a half a cup. This should be enough. Let's hope and pray it's enough. Pretty sure that YouTuber from before was just a bot. Not even a real person. Checking on this again. Drink some more wine. Just come along. I think what I'm going to try to do for once is actually eat this at this stage when I think it's ready to go and see if that carrot is still like hard. I'm pretty sure I want it like close to soft. A little soft, a bit sweet. Okay, I can maybe start working on garlic bread. What do you think? Oh my god. I know I have sourdough. So, I guess, no, you put that stuff in the oven, don't you? I have a toaster oven. It must have like a, yeah, it's got a toast option. How do you make garlic bread? You should put it in the oven. Yeah, I think I just put that in the oven. But usually, like, I don't want it because you got bread, you got a bunch of cheese you're dumping onto the sauce. Actually, I don't even know if it's worth it. Don't even know if it's worth it. I don't know. What's your opinion? Think garlic bread's worth it? Oh, it's just a bunch of extra carbs. Those are nice. Used to be completely unable to eat raw cheese. Used to really squeam me out. Alright. We can open up our tomatoes. So sadly I'm not using the nice tomatoes. I realized if I wanted to cook with the San Marzanos, I need to do it properly. It's going to be like a 6 hour cook. And I wanted to sort of chill today. You know, relax, hang out, listen to denims. Okay, let's see if these carrots are getting somewhere. Starting pretty sweet. Onions got a little bit to go. It's pretty nice actually. Yeah, I really got to get used to eating at every step. I think it's going to help me manage my salt content. Now we're using some pretty crap tomatoes because they were on sale. It was like $4 here. I'm gonna say all in all, this meal might cost like, let's say $30, 35. I'm thinking I'm gonna have so many extra meatballs though. It's like honestly gonna be crazy. I'll have to freeze like half of them. Okay, that's one. I got this old school rustic. Here, let's see if I can get you in on the action. Yeah, I guess you can sort of see. There we go. Got this old school rustic can opener that I've been wanting to replace for years, but honestly, it's like holding up. Use it just right. Hold the can at an angle. This thing like cuts through it. There we go. Just gonna dry off my knife. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Tomatoes are ready. Let's check on this mirepoix. Things are looking pretty nice. I think we're about to get to my favorite part, where all the flavors go in. Okay, we'll try it again. That's better. That's soft. Just a bit of chew. Okay. We're gonna increase temperature. I need some tomato paste. Need some wine. I need some wine. I'm gonna deglaze with the wine. Now, unfortunately, I got quite a bit of non-stick pans, which I'm pretty sad about. I'm still gonna deglaze. Okay, In go the aromatics. Bring that temperature up. Okay. Garlic, sun-dried tomato, habanero. This is all gonna have some incredible smells. Whew. Yeah, let's go. Such a lovely color. Smells incredible at this stage. Now I'm not going to taste it because I know there's habaneros in there. I don't want to burn myself. What am I missing here? Some tomato paste. I've been putting more and more and more of this as I get older. But I'll make sure to sort of cook it off a bit. It's a bit acidic, so I want to give it some direct heat. Let that all hang out. Sort of make this ring a little bit more perfect. There we go. Okay. Mix that all in. Ooh, yeah. Glorious. So many flavors. Lovely smells. Okay, we'll let that cook a bit. This is going to be the flavor base of the sauce. So let it cook. Alright. Let's see if we fuck with the lighting. If it gets better or worse. It's kind of better almost. I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, no shot. It's actually kind of better. Better for the camera. A bit harder on my eyes. Wait, in goes the wine. Fry off that alcohol. Oh, look at that. Do that one more time. I like me a bit of red wine in my sauce. Give it some body. Wow, what a sound. Let that alcohol fry off. Although I think like most of it fries off in the first like couple seconds. It's very volatile. This is looking really lovely though. Very smooth. All that hard work during prep paid off. Okay. So next, tomato. So I'm gonna put one in, and I'm just gonna crush these up. And these are pretty poor tomatoes. The sauce they come in is pretty thin, like budget tomatoes. But hey, that is kind of the point of the stream. We are taking some pretty cheap ingredients. Everything except that Parmesan, maybe. Maybe the wine. Wine is expensive. But by golly, being sober is more expensive. I don't know. A wild world nowadays. Alright. So we're gonna chop up 2 of these. One by one. You can use the back of the spoon. I think the Joy of Cooking actually suggests you use the back of a wooden spoon like this. Classic. And you smush the tomatoes against, sort of press them up. I kind of prefer like crushing them. When you flatten them, I've had a couple times where it's like squirting me in the face. But it's very effective. It works really well. Yeah, I just gotta process like 2 dozen tomatoes, I guess. And one thing I've been trying to do, especially in the kitchen, is I find like my right hand is so much more dexterous than my left, and I find myself wanting to try to do very simple tasks with my left hand just to give my right hand a break, and it's always like so much harder. Like, I just don't have the, I don't know, it's like a sense of control, comfort. It's hard to say. You think my left hand would be super capable of crushing tomatoes, but it's kind of a struggle. Very particular motion. If I do it with my right hand, it's like no problem. Got all this control. I'm not really sure where that is. Isn't that like how like your half of your brain, your left side of your brain controls your right side? Wasn't that theory like being challenged? Oh man, you know it's a good sauce when there's like oil starting to pool. Okay, so that's one. It took quite a while. I think what I might try at the end of this is actually blending it. Like putting a immersion blender. Just to finish it off like a real smooth sauce, or is that madness? Will an Italian nonna like beat me over the head? Okay, that's one. I'm gonna do the other one too, just so I make lots of food. Something to come home to. Fill my ooh, getting messy. But yeah, I'm gonna fill my freezer up. Tomatoes are pretty cheap when you get them canned like that. Honestly, when you think about it, you know, I just plopped out like a dozen tomatoes for $2 peeled. That's crazy. Like, I know the amount of work it takes to own a tomato plant. Your tomatoes finish and they're all like, your skins have split because the soil is bad or something stupid. It's surprisingly hard. Globalism fails, capitalism fails. Everybody's going to discover how hard it is to be a farmer. Okay, this is coming along. And we're just going to add all our spices. Look for any whole tomatoes, don't want them hanging around. This is looking pretty good, nice and soupy. Bring it up to temperature. Okay, I think I got all of them. Now we just gotta add the spices. Pepper. Heard of pepper. No more pepper. Salt. Some oregano. Put a bit extra. We need some bay leaves. Now, these are gonna cook for a while. Where are my bay leaves? Why can't I find my bay leaves? Ah, jeez. Too many spices. There. Yeah, look at that bay leaf. Perfect. This is what you want. I'll probably put 2 of those guys in. Mix this all up. I think that's it for spices. Most of it was in the garlic and the habanero, sun-dried tomato. So now we're just gonna let this cook for like 14 hours. Drop the heat. Have a swig. Very hot right now, so I'm just going to keep stirring it until it calms down a little bit. I want it nice and hot, but I'm also about to cover it, so cover it like that. Okay. Just gonna rinse these. Okay, now on to the main attraction, the Italian meatballs. Just gonna bring you over, chat. on to your butts. Hopefully that was a smooth transition. Okay. So, onto the main attraction. Everything's very messy though. So, the reason I am doing this stream on Italian meatballs is literally because I'm poor and food prices are high. And I found this. It was a very good sale. It is 2 pounds of meat. This is, that looks like pork. This is beef, this is veal. I'm not gonna taste to find out. But this is a classic combination. So we're gonna use this for our meatballs. There you go. Sorry to the vegans. Now what am I missing here? A bit of paste. I'm gonna check that recipe, see if there's anything I'm missing. Onions, oh, breadcrumbs. Yeah. Some egg, some red wine, salt, pepper, parmesan. Right. Except I ran out of black pepper. Shit. Okay. There we go. What am I missing? Eggs. Eggs are hanging out. I'm just going to beat them. The eggs, I'm beating eggs. I'm going to beat 2 eggs because I got like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing double the recipe. Got a huge amount of beef. Okay, I think we're ready to get into the growth part. I'm gonna have one wet hand, one dry hand. don't really need my knife. And I don't really need my cutting board. Okay. Okay. So I guess I just start mixing. Oh no, I made a big mistake. Oh. Oh yeah, definitely a big mistake. It's all hunky-dory to want habanero in your meatballs until you start mixing it up. So let's add in the panko. Yes, I'm using panko. Sorry to the Italians. I don't have breadcrumbs, it seems. Need some salt. Lots of pepper. Get some cheese. Put in a crap ton of Parmesan or oh god, parsley. Yeah, we'll add in a healthy amount of cheese. You want cheese. Only thing I don't have is the egg. Just because I don't know how much to add. Also not totally mixed. Okay. Definitely gonna put a glove on for this. It's a bit weird, but I think it's gonna be the right choice. This bowl is not big enough. Oh no. What do I do? I'm sure this is on some kid's game show or something. Okay, we'll just keep working it. Eventually things will make sense, I'm sure. I know what I'm doing with my life. Okay. I don't think I've ever... Wrong meat alert. Wrong meat alert. Oh god. This bowl is way too small. It's just the right size for content. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. So much parsley. I'm gonna add maybe more breadcrumbs. Oh, don't do that. Oh my god. This is very unwieldy. Getting all over the place. Okay. This is definitely the most amount. Get rid of this. Probably most of this. Oh my god. I'm gonna add a bit more panko. like I should have put more garlic. There's a lot of meat. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Okay, meatballs are coming. Feel like an Italian grandma. I think I want to set up a station where I roll these out, toss them into flour. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Yeah. That looks good. Okay. So we're gonna leave that there. Just leave the hand in it. Just leave the hand in there. There you go. Come on. Just gonna leave the hand in the meat. Come on. This isn't working as well as I hoped. I gotta wet flour. Now I wish I had put more Parmesan in. Damn, should have put more Parmesan. Did I put in any tomato paste? Oh no, I didn't. Damn it. Okay, I'll put in more cheese, I'll put in more paste. Right now I need flour. I was actually considering making my own pasta. That would have been such a fool's errand. Cooking until like 4 in the morning. Okay, let's fix this camera. Get you a bit closer. Need to add some tomato paste. Okay, and we also want to add a bit more Parmesan, because I'm a fiend. There's also a lot of meat here. I think I'll just have to get a bunch more Parmesan going. It's always the worst when you like forget one ingredient. You have to mix it all over again. There we go. Alright, I think we'll get rid of this. I put in a bunch of salt, I'm pretty sure. I put in pepper. These are looking pretty good. No carrots. I'm just gonna check on my sauce. Can I leave this? No. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, let's come along. going to... Is that wet? It's going to be wet. So now, oh god, I don't have a second glove. Yeah, I don't have as much control. That's okay. We're making so many meatballs tonight. It's gonna be good and cheap though. So one of my hands is gonna end up really spicy. Oh man, how many balls do you think I'm gonna end up with? I'm gonna say like 50? This is crazy. I've never made this many meatballs. I don't know what I was thinking. Start my holidays with a long ass stream. Alright. Oh no, I'm getting raw meat everywhere. No bueno. No bueno. This guy needs to be done again. Oh, tomato sauce smells incredible. Oh, my back's starting to hurt though. Don't those meatballs look glorious though? Very dangerous for my health raw though. Between the raw egg and the raw beef and pork. Make sure I clean really well. Okay. I don't know how many I've made yet. I'm kind of off camera. More than halfway done. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's gonna be really tasty. A lot of work though. My god. This is why you pay like 15 bucks, $20 in a restaurant. Although, you know what? I don't think I've ever... It must have been at least a decade since I've ordered spaghetti and meatballs in a restaurant. I'm definitely starting to get hungry though. These are looking really good. Okay, get in there. Almost done. Got like a third left. They got really great color though. I'm glad I put in all that extra parsley. The green really makes it pop. And I'm sure once they're cooked, that's gonna be very nice. Now my question is, do I put it a bowl of flour or do I dredge them? I think I'm gonna dredge them, it'd be quicker. There's just so many of these guys, except they're gonna like break apart. They're very soft. That veal really softens up the meatball. All right. Closer. It's so hard to know if I put the right amount of salt in. Kind of eyeballed it, but you don't know until it's cooked. Wow, that took so long just to roll. Literally like 10 minutes. Still not done. Yeah, check on that sauce soon. Honestly, I'll have to go with the bowl method just because there's so many of them. Don't you follow my phone. Yeah, some of these aren't very well rolled either. That's how you know I'm tired. This is a spicy meatball. This is a spicy meatball. Yeah. Got some habanero in there. So you bet. You bet it's gonna be spicy. Got great color though. Oh my god. Wait. That took an ungodly amount of time, but look at all those lovely. Yeah, they look fantastic. I'm super happy with how they turned out, but still gotta cook them, which means cleaning this up a little bit. It means drinking a bit of wine. No, I think I actually have to wipe this down. It's just getting a little too gross. Especially with all the raw meat. No bueno. Enough time to get in here. Yeah, this is gonna be a long stream. I mean, I almost considered making my own homemade pasta, but I think that's just gonna be its own stream. Yeah, otherwise this would have gone on forever. And there's another recipe I was thinking of doing, but it called for 6 hours of cooking. Don't even know like how to entertain people for 6 hours. No, contamination hurts lots of people every day. No misinformation in this chat. Okay. Let me think about this. Normally I'll just like dredge it in flour, but they got so many that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna bowl. That's dry. I'm gonna check my sauce. Trying to keep the lid off, and it keeps on coming over. Yeah, man, contamination is bad for people. Okay, I lost the flour. Is that enough? I'm just gonna sift it because I find like I've had kind of like clumpy flour on my meatballs before. Did not like that. Yeah, we need more than that. I'm at the bottom of the barrel though. Oh, this is very awkward. Oh my god, I'm hating this. Is that the last of it? Waste not, want not, but damn, it's a big pain in the ass. Sift it real good. Yeah, I mean, you get these little dry bits. Get these little dry bits at the end. Okay. I'm honestly so proud, so insanely proud that I went through a 10-kilogram bag of flour. Wowie, look at that, just like posing with my kill. That takes work. It's the first time I've ever gone through like a 10-kilogram bag. Okay. So we're gonna coat these in flour. Don't do that. Confused by non-American. Oh, cool. Thanks for the follow. I'm getting flour all over my computer, but that was Sandy. Sandy BTK. Yo, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Appreciate the follow. Yo, there's a bunch of other follows I wanted to throw up on the board. There's a really lovely Canadian streamer by the name of Heem. Used to be known as Dr. Heemed Out. And yeah, he followed me. Super like, I don't know what the word is, like embarrassed? I don't know, like, oh my god. You know, you're like blushing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do this time is I'm just gonna kind of like toss them a little bit so that they're evenly floured. I find in the past when I dredged it, where I kept them all on the plate, the greatest beard on stream. Yeah, that was fake, eh? That was fake news. You don't believe everything you read. He posted that on his own Twitter. There's no way Streamies. Was that real? I don't believe you. Maybe that was a PSYOP campaign, okay? The larger your beard, the more you can hide your lies. But yeah, I want to try to like toss these so I get a nice thin coat of flour. That way they brown evenly. before, when I dredged it, just tossed the flour on the plate and then just sort of like tossed them about. I found that I got like these really thick, like splotches of white flour. And you wouldn't notice it until like it finished. You just notice that, I don't know, there's just like these weird colorations. Get rid of all this nonsense. There's also like a really lovely color change that happens. Like the meat starts out like different variations of gray, red and gray, and then slowly but surely you got this like nice red and white. I'm excited. I haven't had Italian meatballs in I don't know how long. I'll often defer to like hot Italian sausages just because it's like quicker and easier to get off the ground. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. It's just my hands are full of flour. My counter isn't. My chatter. My like chat log isn't following. So catch up as soon as these are all floured up. Then we're gonna fry. I'm gonna fry these bad boys. And we'll probably freeze half and throw the other half into the sauce. And then put on some pasta. And then everything should finish up at the same time. Should be great. This is way too much meat for one person though. I need more mouths. More mouths to feed. Oh, I keep dropping it. Roly-poly. Roly-poly. Gotta get faster at this. Problem I find though is that like when I go hard, like if I'm cooking for hours, my back starts to hurt. You know, I'm getting old. Can't just stand anymore. Not like I used to. Okay, I'm glad I sifted the flour too because it looks like a nice thin coat is showing up. Okay, this is a crazy mountain. This is 2 pounds of meat. Oh my god. Okay. Those are done. Wash my hands. Check chat. Look at that. Behold. Okay, we're gonna start frying. Oh, a meatball fell on my phone. Mew. Bad meatball. Bad meatball. No. Stop falling. I wash my hands again. Yes, we're gonna start frying. Powdered donuts. Although, I don't know. That's what she said. It's falling out of style. I'm just gonna say it. I think the adage goes, humor must always surprise and never pander. And I think that one's like such an old joke, it's getting to it's pretty squarely in the pandering. Okay, we got ourselves a tomato sauce. That is just Firing on all cylinders. Yeah, well, you know, aiming for better discourse, you know. Yeah, a friend of mine used to never fail to make that joke in all possible circumstances, and at a certain point, it was just like beating the horse dead. Like, oh my god, it was just could not take it, could not deal. It was just like so hard. Like, how do you like? By the 12th time, it's not funny, but they're expecting you to laugh. It's just like, ooh, you did the funny. Okay, this is going back there. We're getting the cast iron going. Can you see both? Let's see here. There we go. There it goes. Nice. Thanks, Sandy. Oh, it's Sandy. Oh shit, Sandy. Oh, it just clicked. It just clicked. Wondering who the hell Sandy is. For a second there, I thought BTK was like BLM or something at a quick glance. Fuck. Oh, actually, while we're waiting, I'm gonna run some of those other follows. Let's see here. We got a follow from Salvation and Banana Boys Forever. And also my boy Look at that shit. Oh, cool, man. Popping off. I'll be a media mogul yet. Let's see here. Well, I'm glad you figured out Twitch. It's a big world. There's all sorts of lovely Twitch streamers, much bigger than me, doing way more funny, interesting things. There's a lovely Christmas concert just last night from Cutie Cinderella. And that was interesting because she was performing Baby It's Cold Outside with Ludwig, just like her boyfriend or whatever. But they were playing to a room of like 20, 30 people. And and also there's like 30,000 people watching on Twitch. And for some reason, to me, I felt like she was more nervous and anxious than normal because there was like 20 or 30 real humans in the room compared to like virtual people, like just through this. It's just numbers, right? It's just like chat messages coming through or whatever. It's really hard. I don't know, it's just how the brain works, where like you're so focused on what's in front of you that you don't really think about the individual experiences on the people on the other side. But like when you got 20, 30 people sit in front of you, you do think about all their individual experiences and their facial expressions and all that stuff. And I just thought that was really funny, just like how much more nervous you are when people are in person compared to like virtual or whatever. Mind you, I'm always chill. I'm always super chill. Okay, this is taking a little while to heat up, so I should get some wine. Cheers, Sandy. How's it going? Great to do this in person. Let's serve some food. I got a friend I made through Twitch, Momo, who just got a job in Montreal as a developer. It's like some kid who's like probably, I think like in his 20s. Yeah, chin chin. I'm sure he's gonna be making more money than me in like the first year that he starts working. But it's gonna be nice to like have made a friend, you know, and then like get to hang out with them in person, maybe show him the city. And he's really sweet. He's a sweetie. Okay, this is getting nice and hot. I think I'm just gonna use some basic olive oil to fry in. Nothing special. This lid should be on too. Cool. My hands are burning from the habanero. All right. Some olive oil. Roll up my sleeves. All right, let's go. So you see this a lot in Gordon Ramsay's, like if you're watching like Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen and people are cooking scallops, they always do this circle. Start at the top, drop shit in. But yeah, it helps you remember like which one you started with, because by the time I get this last guy in, the first one's already started cooking. And hopefully by sifting the flour and making it a bit thinner, my oil isn't going to get all caked with flour. I used to have a problem where I would dredge it, and by the time I'm like halfway through cooking all the meatballs, it's just like this disgusting, oily, brown, floury mess on the bottom. And over time, by the end of it, it's just like you got a meatball that had like a really thick, floury layer, and so it just gave a little bit of that little slight chalky like aftertaste when you're eating it. Not hard to notice, but I'm hoping just to ever so slightly improve on it. So yeah, let's get these going. I need a big bowl. This is a nice big bowl to put them in. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. They're really soft and pillowy too. Might be a bit hot. I gotta move quick. These are starting to burn. This is where I love my cast iron though. Keeps its temperature. Oh, that piece stuck. Yeah. Beautiful brown though. There you go. Coming along. How's that look? Smells lovely. Check on the sauce. Yeah, seriously. It smells incredible. Yeah, if you don't have a cast iron and you're cooking meat, you're doing it wrong. Just keeps its temperature, gives great sears. Nice browning. These are like really soft though. These are like incredibly soft. I'm like having a hard time with them. I just want to brown the outside. Make sure it's brown on all sides. Nothing raw sticking out. feel like I should be using chopsticks, honestly. I'm experimenting with chopsticks. Pretty great in the kitchen. Okay. This is gonna take a while. See how YouTube's doing. Man, YouTube's just failing. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just like, because like I was kind of sold on the idea that, push the camera back, it's not too loud. Kind of sold on the idea that YouTube is where it's gonna be at, like that's the future. But honestly, I find I get better traffic on Twitch. Emote game is better, that's for sure. Okay, these are looking incredible. Absolutely incredible. Might be some of the best I've made. Only time will tell. But some of them are going to go right into the freezer. And honestly, like, you can just eat this stuff with toast. Don't even need much. Okay, take these guys off. Kind of want to add a bit more oil. Okay, same process. Try to do it a bit quicker this time. Over time, all these meatballs sitting in the bowl have like started to stick together. It's a bit tricky. I'm losing my meatball shape. I also didn't swirl that oil around. That was a mistake. Cool. Yeah. Meatballs at the bottom are not doing so hot. Yeah, YouTube is so hard to grow with if you're just streaming. Yeah, I saw a really lovely chatter, Nathan, who like his strategy is to do short YouTube videos that are just clipping bigger streamers and making that entertaining. And that's honestly a good way to go about it. I've been putting up all these very long videos. And I think I just gotta like get them down to a minute or less, just like short, punchy, well edited, super funny. I just don't know how to edit videos. It's like a real mystery to me. It's like a lot of work to figure that kind of stuff out. And what with school and everything, it's just like too many things. Gotta like practice poetry, gotta like work on music. Even just like figuring out YouTube thumbnails was like took time, just because I've spent a little time like learning about like visual art. I know quite a bit about music and like history of art, but like actually studying and being good and adept at like producing visually appealing art, oh man, I suck at it hard. I can do improv, I can do poetry, I can do music, but damn, give me a pen and a paper, absolute child. Oh, these meatballs though. I'm gonna try out the tomato sauce too. See how it's doing. Wow. Good. Need some more time. Bit more salt. I was gonna put on my very ridiculous poutine toque, but I figured standing over a hot cast iron, I would just be way too hot. Editing is a pain, but if you remove the dead air gaps, that gives you a fair ways there. That's true, because like I've tried pretty hard to like just keep talking, but damn, like at a certain point you just gotta like think, like what's my next step here? Like what am I doing? I can't like be on total autopilot. Like every now and again I actually have to make a choice. Decision of some choice. A decision or something. Jesus. English. Gotta get better at English, gotta get better at Spanish. Alright, these are coming along. They're very doughy. Very like soft and pillowy. Takes me like 2 hours to fully edit 30 minutes of footage, so balancing it is definitely difficult. Yeah. And the like tendency is to like have a nice long stream, you know, once you get into it, once you get into a flow, like it's easy to keep going. There's this lovely saying a friend of mine had, which was, whatever your problem is, write it out. And it made me realize how many of my problems could be solved just by writing. And sometimes that meant like confronting feelings, sure, or sometimes it meant like having to grind for a long period of time. But especially nowadays, like it's pretty incredible how often the problems we face are solved just by like putting better words down on paper. And like I don't know where that's going to stop, like where that's going to be untrue. But I thought it was really interesting. How many of your problems you can just solve with writing harder. Really, I think it has to do a lot with like how we're squarely in the information age now. Like, I'll keep repeating until, you know, I'm gray on the dome, that information is more valuable than oil right now. And it's part of the reason I think that live streams have popped off, because it's such rich information, real-time information. It's some of the richest information. But of course, like, if something's too rich, it's hard to digest. And that's why you got like people editing and all that shit. So there's like a balance going on there. You know, like I think Ludwig pushed it to its limit where he was doing 24-hour streams, but like for days on end. But like some of them were him just like sleeping, and it's like, okay, great, you totally maximized on how rich it is, but who's digesting this shit? Like, it's ridiculous. An alternative to the rubber ducky method. Yeah, like talking to Chad about your problems and then solving them because you're just like talking through. I believe it. I think that's a fair take. Okay, these are looking lovely. And I think I was right about that flour thing. I don't have like a floury base. Add a bit more oil. Okay, I'm hoping this is the last batch. They're getting harder and harder to keep together. I think the egg is what's making them so pillowy. They're definitely not the same size. One more here. One more. Last one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, sifting the flour. Holy shit. Yo, something I learned about flour that really messes my brain. You know how you might have grown up as a kid and been told, don't eat the cookie dough? Never eat the cookie dough, you'll get sick because there's raw egg in it. And the raw egg will give you salmonella. Actually, turns out that the thing that usually makes you sick when you eat raw cookie dough is the flour. the fucking flour. The flour is just like dirty. It's got a bunch of microbes in it and like all this gunk and stuff. So when you're eating cookie dough, you're just like eating a bunch of microbes that have been hanging out, having a good time. Like it's their home, and you're just taking that in. And the reason that really messed with my brain is because for pretty much 20 years, 25 years, I always was like, how can you eat raw cookie dough and it's like kind of alright? Like you can eat it and the egg doesn't get you totally sick. And you see videos of people like just drinking raw eggs. I thought like raw egg equaled sickness, and you were like, oh, you're just kind of rolling the dice with flour dough. But it turns out it's more complicated. It's just like this unhealthy, bacterial-ridden thing to eat. And if you have a good immune system, okay, like whatever. But if you don't, oh god. Oh, spatula. Okay, I've been rambling. I do be rambling. I always wonder when I'm going to get my first sunlock. They're usually pretty focused and aware. Blame it on the egg for personal reasons? Oh man, these are honestly looking fantastic. Look at that brown. Tomato sauce coming along. Rambling can be the best content. Yeah, honestly, like Sunlocked, when people are like really getting into it over something, it's usually the content they're coming for. Oh, I'm happy school's over though. Chicken anything, and I have a sordid history. Oh, that's too bad, because it's such a cheap meat. You can buy like a whole chicken for like less than $10. Make a huge amount of food with it. But it's not the be all end all. I mean, the only reason chicken is so ubiquitous is because we bred it to be slow and easy to catch and full of protein. But honestly, there's better meats out there. There's better veggies out there. I've been really sort of promoting or like trying to get into Indian cuisine. Maybe next Saturday, I think I really got to use my Sichuan chili oil. Chinese food has got some crazy good vegetarian food as well. Here I am cooking the classics. Although I haven't had Italian meatballs in like years. This is like literally comfort food to the max. And I'm thinking when I come home after the holidays, it'll be a really lovely past Michael, a gift from past Michael. Bunch of delicious meatballs in the freezer. Just gotta make a quick sauce. Oh yeah. Okay, these are looking pretty close to done. Everything's browning. Could you replace the habanero with a splash of the chili oil? I considered it, but the Sichuan chili oil has got like flavor. Like it's got its own sort of flavor profile. It's very distinct, and it's like it makes itself known. So I thought maybe it would just sort of clash. Habaneros are just raw spice. Like they just easily replace chili peppers. You know, usually just toss in some chili peppers. Gotta love it. Odd size. But here we go. Meatballs are all misshapen and shit. Okay, meatballs done. Crazy. Let's get this out of the way. Get you into the way. Oh, that's hot. Okay, how's that sauce look? I love these bay leaves. Now, how many meatballs do I put into this sauce? And we should get that water going right away. I'm just gonna let my pot fill up on its own, unattended, hanging off the ledge. Very nice. Very nice. Italian represent. I have 0 Italian blood in me. Absolutely not. 7 meatballs? That's not enough. That's crazy. Baker's dozen at least. Okay, get rid of this. Water on. And if you're ever making pasta, you should always make sure your water is salty like the sea. So I'm putting in a huge amount of salt, so I got a huge amount of water. Thankfully, salt is cheap as fuck. So look, I'm gonna put 7 in, and you're gonna tell me if that's enough. 1, 2, a little small guy. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I already moved past 7 because it's just not enough, obviously, clearly. 9. Yes. Then we're gonna go to a full baker's dozen at least. Generally, I like to put like, yeah, more into the first meal. If I'm like, got leftovers, I'll put like the lesser amount. Yeah, seriously. It's the only way to keep things cold before refrigeration. Yes, I just licked my spoon. No, I'm not going to apologize for it. Yeah, we're going to mix all these guys in. And they're going to finish off in the sauce. I actually might add some more. Holy shit. What do you think? The sauce is pretty chunky. Okay. Look at all these lovely, so lovely. Good Spanish. Don't even. Those were children words. Those are numbers. There's so far to go. So far. So much to learn. I could do the same thing in Japanese, but it doesn't mean I know Japanese. Just took a lot of karate as a kid. We are anti-contamination, chupacabra. Strongly. This sauce is looking fantastic though. And this should be on top. Else we'll be here all day. Bring that temperature up. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, what am I missing? We need more Parmesan. When this is done, I better have a shit ton of Parmesan ready for me. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, roka, siche, hache, hu, du. Man, I miss karate. I used to do so much of it. Miss my judo. There was like this big shift where I had studied karate for years, my entire adolescence. So I felt pretty confident in myself. And then I like went to a judo class and got destroyed, absolutely crushed. And like realized just like how ineffective karate was compared to like jujitsu or judo. Yeah, it's really wild. If I ever got into like a proper fist fight, it would be all karate the whole way. But like it's so rare, it's just like not a thing. Like the only fist fight I got into was like a sucker punch, like somebody sucker punched me, like. But most fights go to the ground, like, real quick. Yeah, man, does Mexico have a fight of, like, a national martial art? Where's the Mexican? Isn't it, like, wrestling? Similar to Greco-Roman wrestling? What do Mexicans do for self-defense? South America, more generally. I know that, like, Jiu-Jitsu got really famous in Colombia. No, Brazil. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, of course. With Gracie. What am I saying? But I wonder if that was adopted elsewhere. Jiu-Jitsu is awesome. Everyone should take Jiu-Jitsu. It's like one of the most fantastic. No way? That's interesting. Because I know that, like when you have a military, you want them to learn some sort of, like, close quarter combat. Like Israel is really famous for having, I think, developed Krav Maga, one of the most effective fighting styles on the planet. And I'm pretty sure they did it for the military. But you'd think that, like, it's something. I know that China's been having like a real problem with with their like ancient fighting styles, like oh god, I'm blanking here. Like what's it called? Kind of really Wang Shui or something like that. Oh god, I'm blanking here. But there's this Chinese MMA fighter who's been going around sort of beating the shit out of like traditional like Chinese martial artists who have like been practicing these like centuries old like arts, like martial arts styles that are completely ineffective, like useless in a fight. And so there's like this like awkward controversy going on right now. It's been going on for like years now. It's really funny to watch. Okay, we are very quickly heading towards food. My god, 3 hours in? Jeez. I know when I started they would end up in food. It's looking really good though. Let's see how it tastes. Worth every hour, yeah, I'm sure it is for you, Chupacabra. No, I love cooking, so it's pretty worth it. Salty enough, spicy enough. It's a bit acidic. Might want to add a bit of sugar. Just a touch. It's fair that I add sugar. But I know my mom does. My mom always adds sugar. Generally, I figure if you cook the tomatoes long enough, you'll cook the acidity out. If you cook that tomato paste the way I showed, you know, like at the very beginning, get rid of all that. But a little sugar shouldn't help, shouldn't hurt. Make sure you cook off that alcohol, stuff like that. But it's looking pretty pog. Looking pretty good. I'm hungry. Yo, I think the only way to make this better is if I had a river. You know, do a cooking stream by the river. I've seen that. It's really lovely. I need bigger knives though. More expensive knives. Crazier and more dangerous. We got some extra Parmesan. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. You're hungry too. What are you doing for supper, Sandy? I hope it's not like the hot dogs. I went to a bar before a poetry show, trying to build community by like showing up to a bar before a show so that other people can hang out, and got it put in with sausages. And I kid you not, the sausages were hot dogs. And I just like was so disappointed. Paid like $16, paid an extra $2 for sausages, and they gave me a motherfucking hot dog. I was like pretty upset. I flipped some tables, beat some people up. It was a bad scene. It was really awful. No, I just complained to my friend. That's pretty much it. And encouraged her. This is funny. I got her to... She's been living in the city for like almost a decade now, and her French is like... She's got like no French. So I sort of really pushed her to interact in French, and it was awkward as all fuck. But the waiter was like scraping and bowing, oh madame, oh oui, absolument, like he's like really leaning into it. And like I find out at the end of the conversation that he does improv, he does French improv just down the road, like at the same venue that we're going to do poetry. And I'm like, oh okay, I get it, that's why you're so animated, you're a fucking improver, you know. Like everything's a possible scene with you, you know. This lady doesn't know how to order wine in French, it's a scene, let's go, improv. He was cute though. It was very nice. A lot better than hot dogs, let me tell you. This water's taking forever to boil. Boil faster. Boil. So next time I do a tomato sauce, I think I gotta try. I got like 4 cans of real like $5 cans of San Marzanos. I'm like $25 worth of tomatoes just sitting on my shelves, because I'm like not excited about cooking for 6 hours to make a proper tomato sauce where it just like slowly reduces in a Dutch oven. Yes, this is it. This is it. It's all about... I mean, the sauce looks... Honestly, it looks fucking fantastic. The only thing missing is like... Whew, bit of basil. Smells amazing though. What do I need? I guess nothing. I'm gonna hang out, need a bit more wine maybe. Talk about the news. Talk about America. Oh god. Oh, my American friends. Been watching with bated breath. Okay. Encore du vin. Chin chin. Santé. So there's a big controversy in, what are we waiting on? America, I'm really anxious about the whole, suspension of constitutional rights in Texas, where women can't get an abortion anymore. They just can't. And the reason why is not clear. The Supreme Court just kind of didn't give a clear answer after months of delay, and said, hey, you can sort of sue your way out of this, but we're kind of leaving it in limbo. That, as well as like some of the news that's come out about the January 6th insurrection. Like, have you guys seen the PowerPoint that they made? Oh god, this is not cooking content, but damn, it's crazy spicy. It's more spicy than these meatballs. Like, There was a fucking PowerPoint to overthrow America. It's wild. Yeah, so as much as I don't want to be like thinking about politics, it never leaves my mind, because like America might flip on me and then all of a sudden Canada becomes like Poland, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we are way too close to a fucked up older brother all hopped up on meth and guns and shit. Like, oh god. So yeah, it's got my chill vibes, anxious. Yeah, standard US things, yeah. And the whole world's watching, just Canada's a bit closer, you know. Canada and Mexico both. Fucking Mexico ate shit. Yeah, I'm sure you know, Sandy. Jesus. Fucking, Biden just, like, reinforced the same border restrictions with Mexico that Trump had put in. And there's, like, still an ongoing, like, he's sort of made things better with the whole, like, kids in cages thing. But, okay, alright, I'm gonna stop. I'll stop. Look at the food, it's glossy. I can talk about an Italian way of finishing the sauce. We'll do that. That's more interesting, I'm sure. We're gonna go with some spaghettoni. I didn't want no fucking spaghetti. We're actually doing spaghettoni. Yeah, I can talk all day about politics, but I'll do that when I'm streaming politics, when I'm reacting to like Twitter feeds and news and actual, it's just not me rambling. But food, lovely. Look at this sauce. We got some spaghettoni, some birria, only cost me like $1. So that's super fucking cheap. So there's an Italian way to finish pasta sauces, and this should always be done for most sauces. But when you cook your pasta, one mistake a lot of people make is they put oil in their pot. There's no need for that. I'm gonna dump the whole thing in. And we need some sort of spoon. So you don't need to put oil in your pot. Well, I'm not calling you out, Chupacabra. I just don't wanna, I wanna try to keep some chill vibes. You don't need oil in your pot of spaghetti. You just need to stir it. Stir it. Keep stirring it. The starch in the pasta wants to stick together. I mean, for the oil in the pot. Oh, lol. Okay. As long as there's lots of starch, lots of water covering the spaghetti, the starches won't stick. So you just gotta keep it mixing. And then that starch water is going to become this key ingredient in our finish. So I'm just mixing up the spaghettoni. We got the spaghettoni. I don't have any friends named Tony, but I got spaghettoni. I used to have a friend. I actually used to have a friend named Tony. I'm lying. We weren't really close friends though, more like an acquaintance. He was cooler, more good looking than me, higher up in the social hierarchy. So you know, him being my friend could be, dangerous for his social career, his social standing. Yeah, no, Tony was really cool. I don't know what happened to him. I think he ended up becoming like an architect or something. Used to be this like real cool dude, and then I guess became one of the most boring professions. I don't know, architecture can be pretty cool. You do like artistic architecture. This sauce is honestly fucking amazing. I'm super proud. I think like the grease from the meat has started to sort of mix into the sauce, so it's a bit thicker, a bit juicier. Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, when you finish, and I'll definitely show, you use some of this pasta water, which has got lots of starch. You mix it in with cheese and olive oil. And those three things together sort of like add a lot of body to the sauce, make it a lot more scrumptiddlyumptious. So this sauce is pretty much done. We're just kind of waiting for the pasta. Meatballs are all feeling pretty cooked. Yeah, it's done. Ooh, that's hot. Nice rolling boil. Okay, I'm gonna clear out the sink. Forgot I gotta strain the pasta. I feel like there's like this balance between like keeping things entertaining on stream and keeping the chaos at bay. Like when you're cooking, there's always like some mess, and it's pretty boring to watch someone like clean a mess. Like you don't want to watch me fucking doing dishes. Come the fuck on. But if I don't do any cleaning, the chaos sort of slowly enters into the scene. Like I want to like curate the experience, make it feel like, oh, it's just this lovely, pleasant cooking show. Everything's hunky-dory. Just like not show the mess in the background. Like guide the camera away from the disaster zones. All right, I'm just memeing. Pasta's almost done. Get close to taking these bay leaves out. The joys of content creation. Yeah, this is real content, everybody. Get your fresh spaghetti meatballs. Honestly, it smells so good right now. Wow. I'm very excited. Alright, spaghetti's closer, almost done. Let's get a mug. Let's get some wine. Fog. Yeah, YouTube's like dead. Definitely inspiring. I mean, this is all super cheap food. Carrots, ground, I mean, I think the most expensive is ground beef, like that mix, and it's such a common mix that you actually see it go on sale. I mean, that's why we're doing the streams, because I found like 2 pounds of it, just super cheap, like 15 bucks or 12 bucks or whatever it was, at a time when, just to put that into perspective, I went to go get bacon, love me some bacon, and it was, I think, $9. Fuck, $9 for 375 grams? Like, not even a pound of bacon for like almost $8-9 before tax. And then you can go buy like 2 pounds of delicious ground veal and pork and beef and make some meatballs that last forever. Like really good for freezing. And honestly, there's so much here, I'm gonna have to freeze half of this sauce as well. Like, I'm just gonna have like another like 4 meals. Ow, hot. Okay, I think this is close. Let's try a noodle. Yeah, taco. Looking for it to be al dente. Almost there. And I can drink all this wine and not fuck up. Sauce has gotten so thick too. Beautifully rich. Definitely done though. Just waiting for the pasta. I can't imagine like trying to make like homemade pasta. Yeah, let's look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, this is probably done. Let's do a little taste test. And also, like, because I salted the water so much, the spaghetti is salty. Tasty. The pasta on its own is good. Yeah, it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of that delicious water. Turn off the heat. I'm gonna go dump this water. Oh boy! It's so hot it reshapes my sink. I'm struggling here. My sink isn't draining. Had to reach into the hot water. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's hot. Now I find if I don't get these spaghetti out of the pan right away, they stick because of the heat. And they're like literally impossible to clean after. Okay. Drain that up good. Just shaking the pasta out, getting rid of that water. Okay. Turn this down. Pretty much done. I'm gonna add in some of this water. Yeah, nodders. And like I've been cooking this down, so all those tomatoes are cooked down. Adding in that extra water is just gonna kind of thicken the sauce up. And that starch is going to help the pasta sauce stick to the pasta. There's a Italian curse, may your pasta sauce never stick. And hopefully, if I've done it right, this is all going to look very lovely. Now I'm just man. Do you think that's enough there? Do you think it's the right ratio? I think I have more sauce than I have pasta. Almost don't want to toss it in. I feel like I got more sauce than pasta. So I think I'm going to take out some of the sauce. Just because I got so much of it. Oh my god. So much food! What I'm doing with my life. It's like a fucking soup kitchen over here. Let's get rid of some of the sauce. Oh, it's gonna go into a small one, actually. Have a nice little small one. I think I could like make a special recipe just with the the meatballs in the sauce. Oh no, I got some gnocchi. Oh my god, this would be great with the gnocchi. I got some gnocchi in the freezer. Add this. Easy peasy. That'll be a supper. Take out the bay leaves. So much sauce. Yeah, and honestly, like, it's not that much work. Okay, we gotta get that pasta in there. Booyah. Gnocchi? Yeah, man. I tried my hand at gnocchi. I learned a lot. It's not as easy as it looks. To get it all soft and pillowy, you know what I mean? Alright, let's try to mix this up. Turn off the heat. Next I gotta add in Parmesan and I think I'm going about this wrong. I know I am. I know I'm going about this wrong. Old instincts die hard. Normally I don't have spaghetti. I'm using like rigatoni or like, I don't know, something not spaghetti. This is ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think you're supposed to put the spaghetti down on the plate and the sauce on top like a normal person. And then meatballs, right? Right? That's the normal human. Full send. Yeah, this is obviously ridiculous. Gotta put in that Parmesan. Because hell yeah. Leave some for garnish. And we need a bit of really expensive olive oil. Just gonna add to the fat content. You know, it's a good meal when like the garnish takes like a solid 5 minutes to put on. Okay, we'll mix this up. This is how you can tell I'm working class. This is how you know I didn't come from money. Okay, alright, okay. I think what you're supposed to do is you like grab it. I've watched Kitchen Nightmares. So you grab it and then you like twirl it, I think. Oh, fuck! Oh god, it opened up on me. Okay, I obviously don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put some pasta in a bowl with some meatballs. Grab a bit of that sauce. See if I can figure out how to actually present food for once in my life. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Reveal soon. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not reveal soon. I'm just gonna clear off some space. Deal with the disaster. Alright, let's go. on a journey. Oh my god.
Oh, really? Really? Is that what happened? How did that happen? Oh my god.
Alright, okay, alright. Sorry about that. That was not intentional. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of this. This actually looks pretty good. Tomato meatballs, hey! Here we go. We got some propaganda for the Twitters. Yeah, the cable for my camera got stuck on like a utensil and it all came crashing down. Okay, here we go, chat. That is spaghetti and meatballs alla italiano. Does that look good? Let's see how she tastes. Yep, pasta's good. Nice and salty, lots of flavor. Let's see how the meatball is. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, hiding the camera. Pretty soft. Lovely flavor. Maybe a bit more salt is needed for the meatballs. 8 out of 10. Merci. Bon appétit. How do we say that in Spanish? What do we say at the dinner table? Bueno apetito? I don't know. What is it in Spanish? I know so little. But yeah, thanks for joining the chat. This is hopefully entertaining and instructional. Buen provecho. Provecho. Sounds Italian, honestly. Here's the meatball. Not as spicy as I had hoped. With all the habaneros I put in, could have put in more. My tolerance must be high. Wow, what a journey. Probably should have went with a plate. Usually spaghetti's served on a plate. The meatballs are crazy good though. Mm. Delicious. It's true. Yeah, I'm always like stuck between the things I want to do and the things I know look good, look okay. You know, presentation matters. It's true. I'm really bad at plating. Self-appearance. Fashion. Oh my god, fashion? I'm in a hockey jersey. It's like the opposite of fashion. Got nice pants on, but damn. I've just been really digging this jersey of late. Been wearing it like every day. Just like feel super comfy in it. That's my next challenge. Mon prochain défi. Better fashion. No, you're cute. I look so goofy for the slam poetry. I was dressed to the nines with a tie, belt, dress shirt. I think I had dress pants on too. But then I had like this really goofy hat on. Should have took a picture. Ooh, there's a spice. Well, it took a long time, but it was well worth the effort. Crazy good. Cut food for my poor ass when I come home. Good food too. Just gotta put some fresh Parmesan on it. That stuff is cheaper than the shake. And yeah, let's say it took about $25 to make. About 4 hours of my time. And I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Anywhere from like 8 to 12 meals? Damn, man. 8 to 12 meals? Like, let's say 10 meals. Divide by 30 is like $3 a meal. Let's go. Yeah. Value. Let's go. Inflation's been the highest it's been in 4 decades. I'm wondering if we should switch these around. I don't know what's more entertaining, watching me eat or watching the bowl move around. Well, I'm watching some of my Canadian friends make it on Twitch. Heem and half white, full black. So I'm hoping to grind a bit more. You like the dual? Yeah, I think it was my mom's idea, honestly, to have like a dual cam. Wowee. Good. I'm getting to the last bites. So good. There's no greater fun than cooking for people. There you go, chat. Enjoy. Enjoy through the camera. Yeah. Vicarious enjoyment. Okay, it's been a super long stream. It's been like almost 3.5 hours. It's crazy. I got some new follows today. Really lovely. Thanks so much for coming, checking out the stream. We made some delicious food. Holy shit, it was Italian. I don't have any Italian grandmothers, some nonnas to check it out. Say whether it's good or bad. I thought it was lovely. People clap. That's it. You came out on a Sunday. Thanks so much for checking out the stream. I'll be back here next Saturday. I'll be leaving town, and then streams might get a little topsy-turvy once the holidays hit. Everyone's hanging out with family anyways, you know what I mean? But the next week, I think I'm going to try to stream a bunch, do some politics, do some gaming. I don't really have much homework to do, so I'm just vibing. And hopefully there's a stream Saturday. I'm going to a concert Friday. Bad, Bad, Not Good. I'm so fucking excited for it. I haven't gone to a concert in like, 2 years now. And Bad Bad Not Good is really good live. I've seen them once before, and they're fucking, yeah, they're out there. They're way out there. So that's super exciting. That's what's happening next week. I don't think I can like stream that or anything, so not much to show there, but cooking stream next Saturday. I'm either dealing with the Sichuan chili peppers or maybe making homemade pasta. I just had a lot of pasta, so probably not that. But yeah, I'll be around this week. But otherwise, you have a lovely evening, and good to see you, Sandy, in the chat. I hope you're feeling better and all those things. And have a lovely evening, everyone. Have a good week. Bye. Au revoir. À la prochaine. Buenas noches.